Talking Fitchburg on this Monday, December 12th, 2020. I'm Jeremy Crosby. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. We're glad you're here with us today as we start another work week here in the city of Fitchburg and a busy Talking Fitchburg. Yeah, it's our first week of Talking in Fitchburg, but we're also condensing it a month into 2 weeks, as the last 2 weeks, Fact TV is going to take a little bit of a break as we reorganize and get ready for the new year. But until then, and we cross that path, we'll keep working it out here on Talking Fitchburg. As saying here, a lot to get to today. We'll get you on the latest headlines. First, we're going to check in. We've got a couple of cool things to share with you. Future Quest was an event happening for middle school age students to learn about all different careers. And City of Fitchburg has been a part of this event for many years. And this year they asked for videos to be submitted. Well, you know, Fact TV does videos every once in a while. So my friend Scott, part of Fact TV staff, he put together some videos of different careers in the city of Fitchburg. And we're going to share one of those with you today and a couple more tomorrow here on the show. So very excited for that. Plus, we'll check in with the Fitchburg Senior Center as well as we get updated on what's happening there. But first, we do turn to our headlines, and we started this headline today in our update this morning, but I want to make sure to get it in here today. As well, Dane County Executive Joe Parisi announced that more than 25 local entities, mostly businesses and local governments, are being recognized as 2020 Dane County Climate Champions. Dane County Office of Energy and Climate Change launched the Climate Champion program earlier this year as part of the Dane County's Climate Action Plan to recognize the progress local entities making it to address climate change. And Fitchburg, we've done a great job. That's right, City of Fitchburg. We're receiving a few recognitions. Check it out. Fitchburg Public Library, a Climate Champion 1-star for energy. The Fitchburg West Fire Station is a Climate Champion 1-star for energy. Both of those projects, and then again the third one here, the Fitchburg East Fire Station is Climate Champion Emergent Energy. All of these have solar panels added to them, which is pretty cool in bringing in some of that alternative energy. Also, City is a Climate Champion 3-star on water. So thank you to all of the people who are making this part of this, making the climate change a priority and getting all this stuff done. That's a lot of staff, residents, and so much more. So we certainly appreciate everybody for helping out and making this work out and, you know, just nice to be honored for climate change. All right, construction started today as well. A friendly reminder, starting today, parts of the Military Ridge and Cannonball Pass will be closed as they begin the sewer replacement project. You can find more information on this project and detour map as well at the link madisonsewer.org/NSVI project. That's the Nine Springs project. This project will be going for a full year, wrapping up next year, December 2021. And so we have that up on our carousel page, which is our media channel. So you can check that out, and we'll pass on any updates that we get as they come in. All right, turning our attention to holiday meal giveaway. The Boys and Girls Club does so many great things, and this is just another one of an annual tradition here. This December, we're proud to announce that we will be distributing another 500 full meals. Food will be distributed at our Allied Fan Center in Fitchburg and delivered to our other clubs as needed. So register today for a family-size meal filled with full turkey and ham and all the fixings needed for a delicious holiday meal. The Allied Drive Center sign-up will be up until December 18th. The time is between 3 and 6 p.m. That's 4619 Geneline Road here in Fitchburg, and they will need volunteers. So if you're interested in volunteering, head out to the website there that is on your screen. Again, Boys and Girls Club doing a lot of amazing things here in Dane County, and I know they served a lot of meals during Thanksgiving, and we're glad to hear that they'll be delivering or distributing 500 here coming up for the holiday season. So very excited to share that with you. If you can help out, please do so. All right, City of Fitchburg's got their holiday light tour coming on. Speaking of the holidays, yeah, the light tour, if you haven't signed up already, you have until, December 16th. at 8 a.m. It's your final day to get yourself signed up and registered to be part of this great event happening on Saturday, December 19th. We'll be sharing a map out of all the locations. You can go out and check all the lights out and see all the magic. Plus, you can vote, and the top winning house will win the chance for a gift certificate to the Hop House Brewing Company in Fitchburg, courtesy of the Fitchburg Chamber of Commerce. So if you haven't signed up for this, you need to do so. It's going to be a lot of fun. New traditions here in the city of Fitchburg. All right, let's turn our attention here to COVID-19. We got this information last week from the CDC, and I just want to make sure that we shared it out here on Talking Fitchburg. So it says in response to the new guidelines released by CDC, Dane County Health of Madison in Dane County, I want to make sure that they updated their guidelines for quarantine guidance for close contact of someone diagnosed with COVID-19. So while 14 days still is the safest option, quarantine can end after 10 days with no symptoms, after 7 days with no symptoms, or a negative test. So get details for this. You can head to the dhs.wi.gov and you can check out this press release. Guess what? We'll share you the link as well for this. And yeah, 10-day quarantine if you were exposed. For day one, you got 10 days. And self-monitoring. In a 7-day quarantine, if the test negative within 48 hours of the end of the quarantine. So if you check in 1 through 7 there, you still have to do some self-monitoring, but something that you can do and get back on your feet if you have that negative test. All right, something we talked about, hand sanitizer not being all the same. Certainly, we want to share out anytime we see information come out related to this. And it says, did you know some hand sanitizers are more effective than others at preventing the spread of germs, including COVID-19? Your hand sanitizer should contain at least 60% of alcohol, not be on the FDA's do not use list, and be rubbed all over your hands and fingers until they are dry. Just a few of the many tips when it comes to hand sanitizer. I want to make sure you saw this link, and we'll share the link for this story as well when I post up the headlines today. So you can check that out at our social media page for more information. But so important to know that, we've got all of that hand sanitizer stuff out there. We want to make sure you stay safe. All right, that does it for our headlines. Coming up next, we open up the digest. We're going to talk about Future Quest. We'll break that down for you next, right here on Talking Fitchburg.
Maria, so how's work?
It was 4th period biology. Our students just weren't getting how easily viruses spread. So Miss Bell and I had them role play a zombie virus outbreak. By the time they had all learned the lesson, all the living were dead. Hey, how's your job going?
That big sales meeting I planned? Next year, I might get to go.
Cool.
Give your town a reason to celebrate, because every Goodwill item you bring home brings job training and more to your community. Goodwill, bring good home.
I got into business as a hobby. I wasn't really thinking seriously. I said, somebody needs to teach me so I don't go bankrupt. So I went to a store and I met Terry. I talked to her about my party business. This woman understands what I'm saying. There are people with amazing knowledge right there and free. My table linen entertained the First Lady and the Russian First Lady. That's good enough for me.
Get your free business mentor at score.org.
Home fire drills give your family a plan of action. In a home fire, you may have less than 2 minutes to get out. So when you drill, show everyone 2 ways out of the house, pick a safe meeting spot, and get there in under 2 minutes. Then practice home fire drills at least twice a year. You can even make them fun. So everyone knows the sound and exactly what to do when they hear a smoke alarm. Go to ready.gov/fire drill and learn how to prepare your family for home fires.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. We're in our digest, and today we're going to be taking a look at Future Quest. Future Quest is a cool event put on for middle school students of all ages each and every year. This year they had to go virtual, obviously with COVID-19 in place. And the city of Fitchburg has participated in this event for many years. I got to go out and experience last year. We broadcasted there live last year, if you remember. But it's a great opportunity to check out careers in any industry. But here for the city, we have a couple of cool careers here. We want to share one of the videos that was produced by Fact TV, and we'll take a look at that right now.
Hello, everybody. Good to see all of you today. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with your local Park, Rec, and Forestry Department. We're going to talk about each of those areas today to kind of give you a little bit of information about those areas and the services that are provided, and then certainly something for you to think about as you continue to determine your career and those kinds of things. In the city of Fitchburg, we have about 54 different individual parks. We're here in McGaw Park, which is one of our two community parks. It's one of our larger parks. Part of the work that the Parks Department does is develop new parks. You can also see that there's a lot of new development, new homes that are coming into this area. And with that, the developer, the person that the group that's building the homes are responsible to give us parkland, which you can see behind us. And then we're actually in the process of developing this parkland. It's going to be a couple athletic fields. We're hoping to get some pickleball courts here. And also, if you can see the lath with pink ribbons on them, those are going to be new trees. Now, other things involved in the parks area is not only park development, which we talked about, but just general park maintenance, mowing the lawn, picking up shelters, doing weed eating, landscape architecture, and then certainly we've got winter activities, skating rinks, sledding hills, cross-country skiing. Certainly there's summer park maintenance positions and jobs available. As you continue to get older, you know, those are some of the potential jobs that you might be looking to fill in your future careers. If you participated in, you know, baseball or softball or football, you really have participated in the recreational programming. And certainly we've got sand volleyball courts and softball fields and all those kinds of things within our recreational program offerings. It's really a comprehensive 365, 12-month recreational program offerings, and some of the things that you might be able to think about doing in the future is umpiring or supervising a class or anything like that would really be helpful to the recreation department, and it might even be able to earn some money. One of the park amenities that we have within our system is a splash pad, which is a lot of fun activities at the splash pad, and we actually have a dog park. There's a couple different areas that we work with urban forestry. If you're familiar with the area between the sidewalk and the curb on a street, we will plant trees in that area. This is one of our woodlots that we are beginning to start to do a restoration in. If you can imagine that this was all full of short bushes, which are honeysuckle and buckthorn, which are invasive species. So what we did is we came in and we removed all of those species to try and open up the area. All you're going to see is the trees and then kind of a floor of tall grass. What we will do also is begin to start to plant some native understory bushes. So this is really one of the cooler projects that we're working on within the city. The type of people that I like to hire are go-getters, self-motivated. Not so much that they have the technical experience or understand, but the willingness to learn and the willingness to work hard, to show up on time, to be accountable. All of those kinds of things are really characteristics and traits that I look for when we're hiring young people such as yourself to come and work in our department. So hopefully this was some good information for you, and it may be sparking an interest in something that you might want to do and continue to pursue in your future. Don't ever hesitate to give me a shout or send me an email if you have questions or anything like that. I'll do the best I can to try and help you. So have a great day.
There you have it. We'll continue to share more of our Future Quest videos coming up on tomorrow's edition of Talking Fitchburg. Take a quick break. Coming up next, I'm going to share with you some updates, what's happening at the Fitchburg Senior Center. Next right here on Talking Fitchburg.
We're exercising at the Fitchburg Senior Center. We do aerobics, balance, strength training, posture. We want you to stay healthy and strong and exercise. Keep on being fit.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear. Because for 75 years, he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Cuando estaba en crianza temporal, nunca sabía cuándo me iba a tener que mudar, así que siempre tenía mi maleta lista. Y un día me adoptaron. Mis nuevos padres me abrieron sus corazones y su hogar. Ellos me cocinan mi desayuno favorito todas las mañanas. Mis padres me llevan a viajes que jamás pensé podría ir. Me dieron un hogar y una mejor excusa para usar esa maleta. Mis padres no son perfectos, pero son perfectos para mí.
Some chores you dread. You do them, but that doesn't mean you're happy about it. Then there's registering with the Selective Service. If you're a young man turning 18, the law says you have to register. It'll keep you eligible for college loans, government jobs, and training, and it only takes 2 minutes, which makes it not only your most important chore, but the easiest. When you turn 18, register at sss.gov or the local post office.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg in the guest segment today. And, well, unfortunately, given our time constraints, we'll be talking with somebody from the Fitchburg Senior Center a little bit later, hopefully this week. But while we do so, I still want to get the information out with information happening at the Fitchburg Senior Center. So we're going to get right into that. And I've prepared some things here. This is directly out of the newsletter, so I want to make sure you got the first or the full feel of what's happening here at the Senior Center. And we've talked a lot about some of these events here, so very excited to share those with you. The first one is the Giving Tree. This year we want to give you, our seniors, a greater choice in the ability for independency to shop with their needs. That's why we're asking for donations of gift cards for grocery or home goods stores like Target, Walmart, Walgreens, or Hy-Vee, with a value of $25 or above. Gift cards can be mailed or dropped off at the Fitchburg Senior Center, 5510 Lacey Road, at the Attention Senior Tree. Also, please make sure all donations are received by Friday, December 18th, so they can give them out before Christmas. And another option for donating is directly to the Fitchburg Senior Center Friends, so we can purchase and provide meals and other personal essentials for our community members. So if you're interested in donating or being part of the Giving Tree, you have that information, and the information is on the website if you need to check out more, or you can always call the Senior Center as well. This is a fun event coming up this week. Support your local food pantry with the Cookie Exchange Drive-By. In the spirit of giving, the Senior Center's December Drive-By event is a Cookie Exchange. Come by the Senior Center on Wednesday, December 9th between 1 and 2 p.m. with your donation for local food or personal essentials from the pantry. In exchange, you'll receive a delicious holiday cookie from Lane's Bakery. Hope to see you there. We would like to thank the Fitchburg Senior Center Friends for sponsoring this all and all the drive-bys this year. So it's pretty cool. A lot of cool events have happened at the Senior Center, even though it has been closed because of COVID-19. They're still operating and still doing a lot of things there. So if you are interested in helping out, that's one way to help the cause. Also, this is a good one, taking inventory of your pantry. I love these tips, and some that I've already have taken advantage of. With the cold weather rolling in, now's a good time to inventory what is in your pantry and stock up on a few staples you may be missing. Keeping your pantry full and healthy of stable foods will allow for you to create a nutritious meal regardless when the bad weather kicks in. Yeah, isn't that the case every time snow comes in or some bad weather? You have to go and shop. That's how it always works, right? So do this. Have a list ready with some of your pantry must-haves. Canned items. Always look for low sodium. You've got canned protein like chicken, tuna, lentils, soups, and broths. Vegetables. You got canned tomatoes, corn, green beans. We're a corn and green bean family here. Love those veggies. Fruits, you got canned pineapple, mandarin oranges, and peaches. Love peaches. Canned peaches was like a side dish growing up for us at the household, the Crosby household. Grains like brown rice, oats, whole foods, potatoes, garlic, and onions, olives, vinegar, and sauces. Sauces. Excuse me, it's important to have the sauces. Get choked up when I talk about sauces. You keep your pantry well stocked. Allows you to have the choices you need when you can't make it to the grocery store. Also makes cooking a little bit easier, maybe even a little bit fun too, which is always important. All right, another topic that's coming up in an annual one at the Fitchburg Senior Center is Mind Over Matter Workshop. If you have issues with your bladder bowel control, you are not alone. More than half of women aged 50 or older experience urinary bowel leakage sometimes. The Mind Over Matter Healthy Bowels, Healthy Bladder Workshop is designed to give women the tools they need to take control of their symptoms. Scientific study shows that participating in this workshop reduces or even cures symptoms for many women. Even if you don't have leakage symptoms now, it's never too early or too late to think about your bladder and bowel health. Mind Over Matters Healthy Bowels, Healthy Bladder is a 3-session online workshop for senior women that include information of group activities and simple exercises you can do at home. The cost of the workshop, $20, $20, yeah, which includes educational materials that will be mailed to you prior to January 6th. And they have 3 meetings happening via Zoom, January 6th, 20th, and the 3rd, all those happening at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And you can check with Elise Miller. And that number is 261-5678 to get signed up. Of course, you got any question, always call the Fitchburg Senior Center. They're there to help you and can get you registered for that. But yeah, I think it has been an annual one for many years at the Senior Center. All right, talking meal donations. As the pandemic carries on, so do we, and we continue to deliver just over 50 meals per day with the help of our amazing meal drivers and select few kitchen volunteers. Donations toward the cost of meals have been an all-time low, and we'd like to remind everyone who is currently receiving meals that in addition to funding from the Older Americans Act, this program relies on participant donations. The total cost of each meal is $9.69. The suggested donation for the meals, just $4, $4, folks. Please consider what you're currently donating, and remember that your donation of any amount is better than no donation at all. Donations can either be by cash or check and given to our meal drivers or who bring them back to the Senior Center, or you can mail them via the post office. Help maintain this critical program, and please consider making any monthly donation. If you're not a meal participant but still would like to donate to the program, guess what? Check with my friend, Mandy Miller, 270-4293. And she can get you signed up for that. You hear my son in the background. He's on his way. Transportation options. Speaking of transportation, here he comes. Yeah, the Transit Solutions is committed to making sure that older adults have what they need. Hi, buddy. During challenging times, below are some of the services that Transit Solutions are collaborating to provide. Shopping and errands. The bus can take you for groceries or general shopping locations. It certainly can, right, bud? Rides are limited to 2 passengers at a time, so you may also schedule a ride to the bank or pharmacy, which is really important. Grocery delivery, if you are able to order groceries online, Transit will pick your order and deliver right to your home, and medical appointments during the shutdown. You still have transportation options for medical appointments, so you can schedule those rides. That number, sorry, clicked off there, 242-6489. You can find more information. I also want to tell you about energy assistance here. Do you need help with heating or electricity costs for the current heating season? The Wisconsin Home Energy Assistance Program, or WHEAP, provides assistance for heating costs, electric costs, and energy crisis. Your household may be eligible for a WHEAP WEEP services based on a number of factors, including household size, income, and energy costs. In most cases, the energy assistance benefit is paid directly to the energy supplier, which is interesting. For one more, not interesting, it's what happens. For one person household, the monthly income limit is $2,490.08. For a two-person household, monthly income limit is $3,256.33. For more information or to apply for the energy assistant, contact the Energy Services Incorporated at 267-8601, and you can find out more information. And certainly you can check in with our staff at the Fitchburg Senior Center. They will be happy to help. Speaking of meals here, I didn't get this one in the right order, but hey, it's still important. Per the CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention regarding COVID-19 virus, social distancing is extremely important in preventing the spread of this disease. Please review the changes that they made to the home delivery meal program. Meals will be delivered Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays only. You'll receive one meal per day. If you're currently receiving meals and feel this schedule does not work for you, you can contact one of your social workers, Amy or Sarah. They'll be happy to help you. Their numbers are on the screen. If food insecurity is becoming an issue and you'd like to see if you qualify for home delivered meals, you can contact the social workers. Again, their information is above there. And yeah, they're great at helping out, keeping everybody safe, and helping just answer a lot of questions, which is really important. And speaking of them, Sarah and Amy, they have some information for you too. And there hasn't been much changes here. They still are. The senior center still remains closed to the public, but these two wonderful women are here to help you out in any way possible. So if you're having difficulty with central daily activities, please don't hesitate to call the Fitchburg Senior Center and ask to speak to one of the social workers. They are happy to talk through your concerns over the phone, and if necessary circumstances permit, can arrange a home visit. You can reach Amy or Sarah. Those numbers are on your screen. And social work one-on-one meetings are available as well. In-person masks are required. That number is 270-4290 for more information. Certainly, you can always go to the website, and I know they would be happy to talk with you. All right, I know it's not the same as like interviewing anybody from the staff, but we'll try to get somebody in from the Fitchburg Senior Center to talk more. FitchburgWI.gov, or pick up a newsletter. Got the drive-by coming up this week, so you can get a newsletter from there. All right, we're going to take a quick break, wrap up the show. You're watching TF.
Give your town a reason to celebrate, because every Goodwill item you bring home brings job training and more to your community. Goodwill, bring good home.
I got into business as a hobby. I wasn't really thinking seriously. I said, somebody needs to teach me so I don't go bankrupt. So I went to a store and I met Terry. I talked to her about my party business. This woman understands what I'm saying. There are people with amazing knowledge right there and free. My table linen entertained the First Lady and the Russian First Lady. That's good enough for me.
Get your free business mentor at score.org.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg, wrapping up the show for the day. As we do wrap, remember, head to the website, fitchburgwi.gov. A lot of great stuff there. And I know the website can be intimidating at times, but there's a lot of great information out there. And, when it comes to like the senior center, certainly you can always call any of our departments. Even that information's on the website as well. All right, as we wrap up here, remember to stay connected with Fact TV. We've got great media partners here all across the board, so check them out. Have a great day, everybody. See you back here tomorrow.